He better get it going tonight or they'll start losing patience with him.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Greg, we've got 2 teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Dort. No good on the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to McDaniels. Randall against Holmgren. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Dort against Edwards. Shoots over Dort. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Outside Edwards. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Randall no good.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Hartenstein passes to SGA. Holmgren wide open. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edwards inside. He's against Hartenstein. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. SGA feeling it out a bit. Gobert with the block.
Man, Gobert's reach is essentially inescapable. He can swat any attempt away in the paint.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels on the wing. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
First one falls for him. And McDaniels drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by DiVincenzo. Minnesota in the lead. Over in the corner, Edwards. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Holmgren outside. Outside Williams to the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
and credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Randall. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
Holmgren right side. Back to SGA. Here's the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
If Gilgeous-Alexander gets into this kind of rhythm from deep, he is even more dangerous.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now, here's SGA. He has 5. Over in the corner, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And stretching the D out to the sidelines, Williams.
Here's Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Dort. He has yet to score. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from the wing. Again, the Thunder score. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 2. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniel sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Pass to Randall. Good, nice job down low. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
McDaniels against Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Gobert against Hartenstein. Pass to McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Williams. Here's McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Count that bucket. Gobert's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Holmgren looking around. Here's SGA. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
DiVincenzo against SGA. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. Pass to Clark. Anderson outside. Reed with a screen for Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Dosunmu. D right on him. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And that one, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Highland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Clark outside. No good on the triple. The Thunder with the lead. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. Wiggins a screen on Highland. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Mitchell, a screen on Clark. Wallace. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Timberwolves trail by 4. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Ingles passes to Highland. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Well, those types of moves show creativity and determination.
Here's Highland. Still scoreless. Outside, Reed. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Drops in the tray. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep three-point land, rebound by Williams. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Clark. Here's Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Reed, and it's Clark in the corner. And just miss after miss right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Randall and Reed holding down the post box. Bones Highland is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Clark in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 9. And it's Highland in the corner. Outside, Reed, a 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
Now here's Randall. Over Joe. Bank shot, no good.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Both free throws good from Reed. The Thunder leading by 7. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Mitchell from past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And Randall throws it down.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Now Holmgren, he's defended by Randall. Holmgren against Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 8.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Reed.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
Mitchell outside. Holmgren with a screen on Highland. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
14 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Wallace. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wallace has got his second bucket tonight.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Clark, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Highland. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Williams, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Oklahoma City. Over Joe. Edwards, no good. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Now here's Randall. He's got 8. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 11. Inside. Here's Joe. Edwards defending. Joe passes to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. And he knocks down the first one. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Jalen Williams. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Randall a screen on Williams. McDaniels sinks the triple.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Holmgren outside. SGA up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 2. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall passes to Edwards. And no good that time. Nice defense from Dort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Mitchell, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Outside, Reid. Back to DiVincenzo. Reid with a screen on Williams. Williams against DiVincenzo. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 6 feet out. And Hartenstein finishes inside.
And that's one thing I really like about Hartenstein. He makes a lot of contested shots. He really plays with no fear out there.
Williams against Reid. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
For 3, Mitchell. That's good. And SGA with the assists. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Edwards. They need this. Rebound by Williams.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nice shot by SGA.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Edwards inside. SGA defending. Now here's Edwards. Over SGA. Misses off the left iron.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Williams. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
McDaniels with the bounce pass. Pass to Gobert. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards against Williams. Looking to get it going. Edwards, that's good.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Mitchell outside. Nobody near Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Mitchell finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
You look at Jalen Williams, and he just has been adding something to his game every single year. Greater intensity, greater skill, greater confidence. It's the kind of evolution you love to see in a young player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Mitchell. That one misses. Timberwolves trail by 18. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Gobert the pass to DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Outside, Dort. Hartenstein with the screen on Edwards. Pass to SGA. Basket good. SGA's got 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quick.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Timberwolves.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime Shaq. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Timberwolves trail by 19. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach. And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
That free throw missing. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
The Thunder leading by 20. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, "I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything." And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, "I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Misses the 3. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And Hartenstein's teammates right now are looking to set him up. That is a beautiful lob.
Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Dort kicks to Holmgren. Dort a screen on Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
You need a steady hand for that second unit, and he provides that and sometimes a lot more.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Randall, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And the second free throw, good. The Thunder leading by 23. Outside, SGA. It's Dort on the wing. No good with the triple. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Randall, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Holmgren outside. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Here's Randall. Chalk up 2 there. Randall's got 15 points.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Holmgren in the corner. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randle outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense. Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. Crosses over. Pass to Hartenstein. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Chet Holmgren.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Randle against Holmgren. From the baseline. Randle can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Timberwolves trail by 19. Down low. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Edwards got 11.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Sinks the triple. Holmgren's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Back to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, Williams is a guy you can count on offensively. He is always looking for opportunities to score.
Pass to Randle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now DiVincenzo. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Holmgren against Randle. Shoots over Holmgren, and the rejection by Holmgren. Back to SGA. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Randle with the ball. 15 points in the game. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's been a rough quarter for him, not efficient at all.
Outside Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That is a tough bucket by Hartenstein, able to battle through that contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And that one misses. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And here now the Thunder, following the three by Minnesota. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Wallace jacks up a 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Now Highland. Pass to Shannon. Here's Highland, and here's Reed. He's defended by Hartenstein. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 9.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Highland. Pass to Shannon. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. SGA's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Highland passes to Clark. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Back to Clark. A 3-ball. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Highland against SGA. Wallace outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Shannon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. From downtown, he can't get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dosunmu is out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Both free throws good from Reed. Oklahoma City shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Pass to Holmgren, the tray. It's Clark with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Highland. Now here's Reed. He's guarded by Williams. Sinks that one from the post. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 22. Holmgren with a screen on Clark. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The three-pointer is right on target.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Reed. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Now Joe. Off target from three-point range.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Highland finds Randall. No good from outside.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Mitchell passes to Wallace. Back to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. It's Clark with the rebound.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6. Reed in the post. He's guarded by Williams. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And that one misses. Some changes for Minnesota. Shannon's checked in, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Highland. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. He hits the second from the line. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Randall. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by Oklahoma City.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Joe. Holmgren against Reed. 5 to shoot. The 8-footer, right block shot, and Holmgren finishes inside. Holmgren's got 11 points here in just the second half. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Edwards, the 3, buries the long-range jumper.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's SGA. Defended by Dosunmu. Right side, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Reed. Outside for Randall. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. From deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Shannon. To the middle. Randall kicks to Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Reed, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Joe. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there. SGA's got 30.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Randall a screen on SGA. Here's Dosunmu. Shannon, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
The Thunder leading by 23. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Holmgren outside. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Outside, SGA. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. SGA's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams against DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Backs in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Holmgren outside. Outside, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. SGA's got 35.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
McDaniels left side. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Over Gobert. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Holmgren outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Keeping his options open. Randall would rather pass out if his look isn't there.
SGA on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. He gets that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Down it goes for 3.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Now, SGA. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Randall. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. He drills the 3. 17-point game. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Williams outside. Now Mitchell. Williams inside. Randall on him. 5 on the clock. Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.